Do you find yourself stressing out over your childcare business's marketing? Are you tired of empty places, low enrollment, low cash flow, and all the stress that comes along with all of that? Hey friend, welcome to the Childcare Business Marketing Made Easy podcast. You know God called you into childcare, but let's face it, you're no marketing expert. That's where I come in. My name is Christina Rizakos, an educator by trade, certified business coach, and marketing expert. I started my own childcare center back in 2003 with zero business knowledge. I knew working with kids was my calling in life, but trying to figure out marketing, well, that was a whole other story. And the truth is, I struggled. I struggled for a long time to fully book my program until I started to learn online marketing strategies that helped me get my program on the map, fully booked, and thriving. Fast forward to today, I own a marketing agency that helps childcare business owners from all over the world with their marketing. Imagine running an amazing fully booked program, never having to stress over enrollment or low cash sales. Grab a piece of paper and a pen and let me show you how easy marketing can be. Welcome back, friend, to another episode of the Childcare Business Marketing Made Easy podcast. I am your host, Christina, and I'm so happy to have you here. You know, every single month, I try to come up with topics and strategies and things that I know I can share with you that will help you with your business, that will help you with your marketing, that will simplify things for you just a bit so that you can feel more confident going forward in your marketing journey as a childcare business owner. So today I wanted to talk about my favorite and what I think is the best campaign to run for your childcare or daycare center before the holiday season. If you are struggling with your childcare program and you know you have to get your numbers up, or let's say you are thinking ahead towards next year, towards 2023, and you want to make sure that you have an amazing email list or a great following over on social media, this is one of the best campaigns you can run for your childcare program, especially right before the holiday season. So make sure you grab a piece of paper and a pen, and let's do this. It's a little bit more technical today. You might feel like it's a little bit more tech heavy, but every time we're talking about marketing and we're talking about ad campaigns inside your ads manager, things tend to get a little bit more technical, but that should not stop you from really just taking action on what I'm going to share with you today. So the best campaign to run for your program right before the holiday season will only cost you $5 a day to start, right? And that's one of the things that I love, that it's really, really cost effective. The other thing that I love about this campaign is that it is simple to start and it does not require a lot of technical work in the back end. Okay, so without diving too deep into tech and the back end of your ads manager, I want you to understand that Facebook ads and paid traffic, when we're using Facebook or Instagram, there's different objectives to all of these things, right? So there's ads where I can run to grow an email list. There's other ads where, the sole purpose can be just to get some engagement, some comments, and some likes. There are ads where I just want traffic to go back to my website. There's also ads where I'm trying to sell things and really just make money using paid traffic, right? So there's different types of objectives. Now, depending on the objective, obviously the budget differs, right? So for example, if I'm trying to sell something online, well, that's going to be much more expensive to set up and to start versus, let's say, running a traffic ad, for example. Okay, so with that being said, let's dive deeper into this best campaign. I'm going to talk to you about what it's called, how you can set this up, and really just walk you through the overall strategy. Okay, so this campaign is called a video views campaign mixed with a retargeting campaign after that. So what this is basically is a video that's about 3 to 5 minutes long, not shorter than 3 minutes, please, where you are basically sharing a little bit about your business, right? So you want to make sure you're thinking about your program, your services, what you have to offer, right? And you want to think about what can you kind of tease out of that in a 3 to 5 minute video. And I want you to share about it, right? So you can use your smartphone, make sure the lighting is great, make sure that the volume is working well and that it's loud enough for others to hear, and really just start sharing about your program and your different services and offers. Like really just think about what makes your program different, unique, special, and share about that, okay? you can use one video, or if you're feeling really adventurous, you can do maybe 1 to 3 videos, right? It really just depends on how you're feeling. But I would say one video, if you're just starting out, is more than enough. So we're going to take this video and we are going to upload it inside our ads manager, okay? And we're going to click on the button, create a video views campaign, okay? What that is basically is you telling Facebook, take this video that I just recorded and I uploaded inside my ads manager and show it to this local audience. So when we're using paid traffic, what's cool is that you can actually target the people that you want your video to be shown to, right? You can target your local audience. You can go out to, let's say, 20-mile radius within your address. You can target moms and dads. You can target parents that are shopping on Amazon or Target, or Toys R Us. You can target basically just about anything inside your ads manager. So this is really, really interesting because you have a little bit of control over who sees this video, right? And you're going to upload that inside your ads manager. You're going to set your audience to a local audience. So you're probably going to have maybe around 20,000 people in this audience, which is fine. I would target mom or dad, so female or male. And then I would just leverage $5 a day to start this, okay? And what Facebook is going to do once it approves this ad campaign, it's going to take this video that's between 3 and 5 minutes long, and it's going to start showing it to your local audience, right? And why I say the video needs to be at least 3 to 5 minutes long is because if it's way too long, no one's going to watch it. But if it's too short, so let's say you get really nervous and you just record like 40 seconds, then the data that we need for step 2 of the strategy, well, it's not really going to work because we're going to be retargeting people that have already engaged with this video ad, okay? So sometimes, when you're on your phone and you're scrolling and then you're watching a video and then the doorbell rings or your child walks in or you have to go to the washroom or empty the dishwasher, right? Sometimes we kind of get lost and we just leave the phone on the counter in the kitchen, and we get back to it later. Well, if your video is only maybe a couple of seconds long, and you just watch, let's say, 5 seconds of it, and then you just put the phone down, well, you're not really the person that's on the other end of the screen that didn't really watch your video. But if your video is between 3 and 5 minutes long, well, people don't usually leave a video running, on their phone as they're doing something else for 3 to 5 minutes, right? Which means that they're actively watching your video, which tells us that they're interested in what you have to offer. So it's really, really important that you try to record a video that's at least 3 minutes long, right? What you say in the video is also really important, but try to record a video that's at least 3 minutes long and not more than 5 minutes. And you're going to set up your campaign inside your ads manager. You're going to leverage $5 a day, and you're going to press publish, and you're going to let this run. So I would really start this like at the beginning of as soon as Halloween is over, and I would just let this run. So the data that you're going to start collecting, you're going to start seeing that, okay, for let's say $1 a day, I'm getting, let's say, 30 people to watch at least 50% of the video, right? And then what's really cool is that this accumulates inside your ads manager, so that as you are setting up the second part of this ad campaign, Facebook is actually populating a separate audience, which is your retargeting audience. And a retargeting audience, quite simply, is basically people that have already engaged or watched a certain amount of your video, which is amazing because we want to be not only putting ourselves out there when we're using paid traffic, right? That's the first step, kind of showing people, hey, here we are, this is what we do. But then we want to be kind of following up and showing them more of our content, more of our promotions, our videos, our lives, our open house invites, so that clients, families that are actively looking at your content they're more comfortable to say yes, or to message you, or to book a tour with you, because they feel like they know you, right? Once they've seen your video and you've retargeted them with a few more of your posts or a few more of your promotions, well, it's really easy for you after that to get them to the next step, which is to take action on your retargeting campaign. And usually after someone's watched your video and then you fall into step 2 of the campaign, which is a retargeting campaign, well, then you can do anything with a retargeting campaign. You can invite them to an open house. You can invite them to download something for free in exchange of their email address. You can ask them to, if they'd like, let's say, a discount code sent directly in their inbox, and this way, direct them to a landing page. They give you their name and their information, and then you send them a discount code through email, right? There's a lot of things you can do in terms of promotions to really get them on your list and to get them to take that next step. But it's really, really exciting because people that are doing this are people that are, interested in what you have to offer. And how do we know this? Because they've already viewed at least 25 to 50% of your video. And yes, you can definitely target those people inside your ads manager. When I'm setting up a retargeting audience, what I usually look for is I upload my client's existing email list inside Facebook. I also retarget anyone that's visited their website or anyone that follows them on Facebook or on Instagram, and definitely people that have viewed at least 25% of their videos. That's really important because that is a warm audience. These are people that are not strangers to you or your business, and they're just kind of interested. Maybe they're sitting on the fence, but they're interested in what you have to offer. And this is where you kind of get to swoop in with your retargeting campaign, and you show them more of your content, or you offer them a promotion or a deal, or maybe you go live, for example, and you can use that in your ad, and you show them more of your content, more of your things, share more about your services, and eventually, hopefully, they take that next step, which is to book a tour with you, or they get on your email list if you're full right now, so that you can continue this conversation in 2023, for example, when you are actively enrolling new kids in your program. This is my favorite campaign. You can start it for as little as $5 a day, and you keep it running throughout the year. If you're feeling adventurous and you want to test maybe a few different videos, maybe you have different angles that you want to share about your program, you can definitely go ahead. But if you can just create one video that is good enough and it's ready to go, again, video views campaign, and then retarget them with special content, specials, promotions to really get their foot in the door. So there you have it, friends. That is my favorite Facebook ad strategy right before the holiday season when things get crazy. What amazing tools and things that we have accessible to us online that we can actually leverage $5 a day and just have our marketing run for us. So as you're enjoying your family during the holidays and you really don't feel like being online, well, Facebook will do the work for you, and that is really, really awesome. So I hope this video blesses you and your business. I hope that you try to take action and that you try to implement this strategy. If you need help with your marketing, if you're struggling right now and you want to kind of talk marketing, talk strategy, I'm available for free marketing strategy calls. I will put the link in the show notes. Go ahead, click on that, and then set a time. We will meet and I will go over your marketing strategy for you. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye for now. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if it did bless you or add some value, I would appreciate it if you go to wherever you're listening to this podcast from and leave me a review. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. 1 Peter 4:10. That is my intent with this podcast. I hope it blesses you and your business. See you in a few days.